Okay, we're playing Owlboy for 2 hours today. Thank you, Sanguine, for subscribing for a whole year. It's for your anniversary. Last we left off, we were in the Floating Continent Jungle, and I left a message to myself that I need to go get the Squawks the Parrot thing. Take it through the stage. Blow up a wall. I'm gonna do my best to find it. It's too dark here. That's the Squawks the Parrot thing, which getting light, causing it to explode. Kaboom! It's such a cool game. Like, you feel like the design space of Metroidvanias has been pretty thoroughly explored. And it kind of has. I think a lot of the mechanics in Metroidvanias and in Owlboy are degenerate. The fact that you don't have a double jump doesn't matter because you fly, right? It's still a pretty neat twist on the genre to have this be your starting ability. And like summoning characters is really neat. Super dig that. These guys that spawn more dudes, there we go. I think those guys are killable. Yikes. I'm gonna die before I find out. Yep. And we're dead. Dragon. Shorting the housing market. Oh, it's very kind. Checkpointing. Thank you, game. Lighting the lamps best as we can. Okay, probably need to find another Squawks the Parrot thing. And there it is. Ah, but there's some kind of shenanigan here. Because it probably can't cross the water line, right? Yeah, interesting. I gotta get him lower to the ground, I guess. Fall down. Oh, shooting him can blow him up too. Okay, that's good to know. Come here. Okay, light him first. There we go. That involves switching characters. That makes sense. Probably kills these guys too, right? Totally does. Very nice. So many of these guys. Dutch tulips. Okay, both of the annoying ads are dead. Are there more of them down here is the question. Probably. Let's kill all the other annoying shit that's near there. It's getting through this hallway with the fire thing intact is going to be a pain otherwise. No worries. Glad you're able to get it sorted out. Nice. Oh, there's another one here. No kidding. That's surprising. Healing items, please. I love the Link to the Past font and sound effect of the text scrolling. Cool, needed that healing very badly. Come on, friendo. There's another one. Don't throw it! Nice. Healing. There's a couple more jerkwads in this section if I recall correctly. Seriously? You for real, game? Don't do me like that. Owlboy YouTube viewers confused my chat. Come to think of it, I was giving Andrea a shit the other day because she was having a conversation during Subblock and she carried it on as we switched games. I was like, people on YouTube are going to be super confused. I think that happens every Subblock day, actually, which is fine. So if you're puzzled, go back and watch the previous game and do upload them in chronological order, or I try to anyway. That's funny. Oh, there's another one. Alright. Well, I mean, we can get off topic, but the problem is that if you start watching the beginning of the Owlboy VOD, we're already in the middle of a conversation from the previous game we were playing, right? That's what's especially puzzling. Not so much the discussion in general, which often grows naturally. Like, what was... We were talking about emo? Because there was a random text file in Quantum Break that talked about emo. It was relevant. Blow it up before he throws it, son of a bitch! Yeah, Cal, you originally started watching on YouTube. Remember any confusing side conversations at the start of a VOD? You may have been watching voting spreadsheet games, so those are pretty consistent. You're not switching titles on voting days. Not like when we first started streaming. To your earlier question, Propagable, I probably wouldn't start a schedule where I'd stream for 6 hours and switch games every hour like we did in the first year. That was not necessary. My idea was like, let's try to get as much exposure to as many different people as possible. Like, I'd stagger it too. So like Monday would be, I don't know, Metroid Prime, Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VI. Back to back to back to back. And then Tuesday I would start with Final Fantasy VI, Final Fantasy VII, Super Metroid to make sure that one of those games that somebody would like would be present at one of those hours. Oof. Yeah. So blocks when we play, like right now we're playing 3 games instead of just 1 all day. It's a Friday thing. It's a nice way to get some variety on the schedule. There's definitely a lot of games that maybe aren't like worth playing through all the way, but playing an hour or two is enough to kind of get the idea, get the point. Especially for non-awesome games, I think that's true. And then you get some of the bigger subs that can save up banks from anniversaries and stuff and just like have me play a quick 4 or 5 or 6 hour game in one go. That was pretty nice. Like playing the Titanfall 2 campaign in a single sub block was really great. Is this a boss fight technically? I mean, I can shoot this thing down. Oh, these enemies are the worst. There's so many of them. Get out of dodge! There's healing there, but I can't get to it safely. Right? Oh, jeez. Alright. But up. Even the death animation is very Link to the Past. Slow spin. I know, right? Titanfall 2 had no reason to be so good. It could have been like, yeah, this is just a multiplayer. Because I think, wasn't Titanfall 1 multiplayer only? Holy crap. Should press B to time travel. Pretty sweet section. Apex Legends is pretty cool, by the way, if you haven't checked it out yet. I still think I have a fundamental issue with Battle Royale as a genre if it's not featuring Tetris. Oh man, seeing Matt, my brother-in-law, play Tetris 99 on stream with the heart rate monitor kind of makes me want to do it. I still haven't gotten a win, so it would be cool to be live if I eventually win. It's hard. Boss fight? Oh, I see. That's tricky. Oh man, so if my system is selecting for people who like micromanagement, then that's wonderful. My understanding is it's somewhat uncommon. A lot of streamers just kind of play whatever they want. I get a lot of people that say, you really should just play whatever you want, this is too complicated. Okay, so I have a certain amount of time to shoot this. It's not completely unheard of. Anyone who's willing to continue watching the stream after looking at the voting spreadsheet, right? It's basically who we're selecting for. How much effort do you... Oh god, that sucks. This is a challenge. Or there's a faster way to do it. I think this is the quickest way. Yeah, I can't shoot it with the shotgun. Oof. Yeah, that was really cool, this name. I love when that happens. That's happened a couple times where someone's put a game from a genre that I would like never ever play in my own recognizance. And I just absolutely enjoy it. Yeah, I think the thing gets faster the further over it gets too, to make it even more brutal. And like, aiming is kind of tricky. It's sort of auto-aims, but it also keeps wanting to shoot the things on the side. Alright, hold on. I know what you meant. Yeah, Wolfenstein was rad. Enjoyed that game too. Driver San Francisco was especially cool because, like, the number of people who probably played that game having no idea what the back of the box description is of it. I was actually kind of dreading it coming up. I'm like, oh, this just sounds like a really generic racing game. This isn't really my genre. I'm probably going to be bad at it. And then it comes up and I'm like, holy shit. This is not just a racing game. That's cool. Yeah. I still think the voting system is kind of designed to work best if there's like, you know, 500 viewers and a lot of people are working together to champion the same game. But right now it kind of works out that if you're a regular viewer that is willing to watch for 6 to 12 months and watch almost every day, you're probably going to get whatever game you want added to the top. It won't just be super popular games, so it works out in its own way there too. Oh geez, spikes. Hi, friend. Not close enough, I guess. Yeah. Hey, it's fine. Right. It's hard. The big issue is that like everyone who's a success story has sort of a survivor bias problem. So you don't know to trust. Like, oh, just stick with it. One day you'll be huge. It's like, yeah, okay. It's like only taking advice on whether or not you should play the lottery by talking to lottery winners. Oh shit, those things can damage me? That sucks. Oh, wow, okay. Don't stop to eat the food. Got it. Holy shit. Hence the crazy music that's playing right now. I understand now. Got it. This guy helps me to not kill myself, I guess. Does he ward the bugs off? Oh shit, I didn't realize I could carry that guy. Alright, that's cool. I really want to eat that food. No! I don't want to pick him up! That's fine. Womp. Alright, just don't pick up the food this time. Just do it. I was just like, I'll top myself off on health really quick. I know, right? Thanks a lot, Gluttony. When I first came through this area, I kind of assumed that that was the premise, that the fire was keeping the bugs away. But I also wasn't really thinking about what I was choosing to do too much. Uh-oh. Wow, and you get burned really fast if you let that thing touch water. There's some crazy clipping in this song. I think it's by design to make this section scarier. Wow. I think I have to go through there, but the thing blows up when I move through it. Unfortunately, the checkpoint here is not terribly forgiving. Like, this section is trivial up to that area. I don't think I can burn them at all, right? Or shoot them? Oh, they don't appear to be targetable. This is to teach me that I need to bring squawks with me to survive. I think that might be like an invincibility fruit. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's because it gives off light. Okay. That might be the trick here. It's kind of sort of a puzzle. Yeah, I think that's it. That's clever. Ouch. Ah. But if you get hit, you drop the thing you're carrying. Woof. Alright. 5th time's the charm. Learn something new each attempt. Probably shouldn't immediately take 3/4 of my health and damage from touching those spikes. Probably makes this a wee bit harder. Go slow this time. There's worm assholes that you can't see because it's too dark. If I could quickly light this... Hold on. Whew. Golly. Oh, the glowy fruits make me glow as well. Interesting. Did not realize that. I guess they were teaching me that earlier, but it didn't matter yet. Let me grab this so that I don't get screwed by it running out. Hey! I gotta go quick now. don't think this is right. I don't think we're supposed to go this way. I hope this doesn't send me all the way back to the beginning if I screw this up. Hold on. Oof, that's what I'm worried about. Might just be escape the dungeon after turning that switch on. Oh, where does it put me? Where does it put me? Be kind, game. Be kind. No! Alright. Well, I should figure out where the hell I'm going here. I think that was the right way, because I can't leave from this direction, right? So I do have to go all the way around. Oof. This game hasn't been terribly hard up till now. This part's really challenging. There's a bunch of enemies that I'm not allowed to kill, so that helps with the challenge. Time for Owlboy to become Owlman, right? No kidding. Come on, friend. Oh shit, I destroyed it. Alright, I gotta get moving now then. Go, go, go! Find another fruit. Found another fruit. Whew. I have to eat it here. Alright, this took me back here. Get another fruit. Night Owl, yeah. Night Owl 2, I think, technically, right? Watchman's super good. Alright, so this is a different room with a different puzzle solution, possibly? No, maybe not. Okay. Is this machine gonna kill all the bugs? Because that would be great. We were so close to the solution, I just thought I went in a circle, went back to the starting room. Woof. Okay. Sprite art in this game is incredible. I really like it. Holy crap, James Gunn is back to do Guardians 3? Wow. Hi, Ben. Are you so hungry? Are you starving? Have you only heard about food in the legends? I think that's the correct decision. It means a little bit divisive slash political quarantine, but there's a difference between being a an ongoing scumbag, and having said things in the past that you regret. And it's worrisome if we're creating a environment in which people aren't allowed to grow or been allowed to have been someone in the past that's different from who they are today. It's especially worrying if we're going to have like a couple generations of people that are in leadership positions who most of their history is like completely public. Social media or whatever. Right. So good for James Gunn. And good for Disney. Ooh. That's cool. Cool. I'm wondering who my third party member is going to be. I think there's enough space for 3 slots. There is an Owlman? Nice. I wonder what superhero names aren't taken. I imagine that was really like stressful for example, the folks that made City of Heroes, like make an entire cast of superheroes that don't share names with any other superheroes that have a more or less unique set of powers. Good fucking luck. I feel like every iteration of noun man or woman is taken at this point. Dirk and Twig. Twig was harassing us at the beginning of the game. He looks so sad that he got called a loser. Oh, what's that? Oh, is Twig gonna join me? That'd be cool. Oh, poor Twig. That seems bad. Protect the hex machine. Ow. I asked this question, like, how do you make it still challenging if you can fly easily? He continues jumping through that. I have to do a shenanigan after I do that. Interesting. I assume I'm eventually going to use the new pirate guy, Twig, to join me to win this. Oh, I could get like a pirate thing I can do? I think I'm supposed to pick up that thing. I see. Okay, now I get it. If I don't die first, we'll see. I think I destroyed it successfully there. Phase 2, okay. I wasted a bunch of health figuring out how to get to Phase 2, unfortunately. It's okay, we'll beat him next attempt. Got the basic idea now. Those things go down and then back up. Okay, roger. Cool fight mechanic. Alright, lessons learned. Try again. At least the damage per hit is pretty reasonable in this fight. Which was not from some of those enemies in the area outside here, like the bugs. Huh. So I can press the thing. I thought that was what was triggering the phase change, but maybe not. It has to be a phase change. This is a different pattern? Question mark. Maybe not. I have to destroy it. I have to stand on it long enough to blow it up. Got it. Okay. And then he goes into phase 2. But I have to watch out that I'm not on the angle where his arm comes out. Golly. Okay, that's rough. This is pretty tough. I dig it so far. Too late. Okay. Right on, that's cool. Spider person does not seem particularly malicious. He doesn't know the trouble he's in. Dirk seems like a dick. They're trying to set us up for Twig joining us, I think. Teleport. They did something similar with Alphonse becoming a party member. It was pretty cool. Track of Dirk. Okay. Do you want me to use the teleporter again? I need to find out something else to do in that room with the teleporter. Oh, that's cool. Sorry, bud. Okay, right on. I'm gonna die on my way there because I'm so low on health. Healing. All right. Changing something in the teleporter room. Oh, more rings I didn't get. I haven't been in a shop in a long time, though. It's giving me a chance to top off my health when I came out here, I guess? I don't know. Weird. Where did this place in that blob monster? That was a really odd detour from a game and level design perspective. Like, we were in the dungeon, right? Fought a boss, and they gave us a teleporter that took us back outside, and they made us do a little mini game to get back inside. But the mini game took like 3 minutes. I wonder if the purpose was to tell me, like, force me to use a teleporter to know that I can get outside the dungeon in case that matters later. Oh, Scarf! It's okay, I can move it around. It's currently scheduled for Thursday, right? Would it work better Tuesday at like 7 to 8 p.m. Pacific? Is that too late? I got another couple. I got a lot of room to move stuff around next week. Okay, sweet. I'll do it Tuesday then. Do you prefer late or early? Because I could do it right after Kai Mom's subblock, which is going to be at the beginning of stream. And then we can do Alpha Protocol in the last 4 hours. Alright, touching lava kills you. Got it. Roger. Okay, right on. I'll try to make it work. I might do both of them at the beginning. So we're not doing sub-block loading system sub-block. Written by an ancient owl. Clearing out this continent has taken a while. We can finally begin our work. The work from the abandoned temple is paid off. We'll make the local wildlife part of the theorem solver. We'll augment them and make them excavate with the automatons. The ancient owls may have been dicks. I can't tell yet. Problem. I'll just say that in general to anybody. If you notice that I've scheduled your sub block and it's something you absolutely can't tune in for, but you might be able to tune in on a different day of the week, just hit me up and I can do my best to make it fit. I try to schedule everything on Friday by default because I know I've got time then, but I can sometimes work stuff out with Andrea. Don't touch the lava. Lava's bad. Maybe the reason they have you leave the dungeon is because there's technically 2 dungeons in a row, and they wanted to have that pace break for you to go to the shop and stuff. I might go stop at the shop really quickly now that I have a bunch of money from clearing that dungeon. I haven't bought anything in a long time. Grab some cash here. Interesting. So it doesn't want you to go back through the dungeon. So for the past few months, I've been trying to put my finger on this notion in indie games of a big wide cast of characters and a big universe that isn't like introduced properly. So something like, to a lesser extent, Undertale, but something like Iconoclasts, Noi to Love. Not to pick on that guy. I guess somewhat we were saying that it's true with Tetsuya Nomura and Kingdom Hearts 2 as well. I wonder if what it is, it's just when you have one person doing the storytelling and there's no one whose job it is, that's like they've been trained to do writing and storytelling and how to introduce characters properly. And it works fine, it's just you kind of have to read between the lines to get who these characters are and care about the organization members of Kingdom Hearts, or the cast of Iconoclasts, or the characters in this game, Owlboy. But it doesn't do that movie thing where it kind of eases you into... Like, for example, God of War 2018 definitely had someone on staff whose job it was to introduce all of the characters and write the plot so it progressed in a sensible fashion. And it does. Like, you know, you immediately learn something about Kratos in the first scene we see him in, and we learn something about Atreus, and then we meet Freya, and the order all makes sense, and it's slow and reasonable. I wonder if there's stories you can tell that you can only tell if you either don't know about how to introduce characters and you just throw 20 of them on the screen immediately. Even a movie like Suicide Squad, which is a complete mess, still tries really hard to introduce its like 18 characters at the beginning. And whether or not it succeeds is questionable, but they're not kind of just like there. That's probably why we see it more in indie games. These are a lot of people who are good at art and good at music and good at being creative, but not as much at, you know, introducing people that aren't in their brain to the setting that they're in. Buccaneer's nice soup canteen. Max health boost? Nice. Level up. Pull soup, increase your max health. Dorky hat, useless. Increase your max health. High-flying adventurers only. Is it the hat? I have a hat. Poor guy. I think that happens too. I think they're like, oh shit, I need to describe who this is, so let's just like blitz it in there really fast. I think almost all the stuff you can buy, more range would be really nice. I might save up for that. 1500. I'm gonna try to. Can I unequip that hat? I kind of don't want it. Show E mark, video controls. I'm gonna have to pay to unequip it. No, it's fine. I'll just look like Alphonse. I think God of War 2018 is basically perfect at introducing characters. So are most of the games from studios that focus on the writing more than the gameplay, like BioWare. Like, Knights of the Republic is great at introducing characters slowly. There's like a rule to, okay, the first scene you see them in should tell you something about them, you know? Like in God of War 2018, when the first thing you see Kratos doing is slowly chopping the tree, and then he like checks his arm and he's got these bandages, and it's getting you to ask the correct questions. Like, oh man, what's this guy's deal? He's like super buff. Oh shit, he can lift an entire tree. Okay, I've learned 4 facts about him so far. But I feel like I've definitely played an indie game where there's a character who's super buff that can lift a tree and has a troubled past, that all that's just kind of thrown at you, just like spaghetti thrown on the wall, and you're supposed to put it all together from context right away, instead of it being a little bit more slower burn. Yeah. I think a lot of the time it's not their fault, though, I guess is what I'm saying. Like, it's already super impressive that you have these one-man games, single-developer titles like Iconoclasts, where like one person is doing level design and graphics and music and programming. Like, those are all very different disciplines. And that's why most developers have different people in all of those roles. You might have like a single director that gives the yes or the no to everything. I think it's part of the problem we start to see in Metal Gear Solid 4 and 5, where like Kojima no longer has anybody editing him, even though he has those people on his staff whose job it is to write and whose job it is to contribute. I lost the hat. Yeah. Great. I think what it ultimately requires, it results in the consumer needing to do more heavy lifting to enjoy the product. And I wonder if there's any connection between that level of heavy lifting and like the intensity of the fan community for these games. You know how everybody goes on about how the Undertale community is kind of toxic. I think Undertale's a little bit better than most in that most of its characters are introduced one by one. You're never forced to grok multiple characters at the same time. Alright, not getting points for flying through these rings. Seems cheeky. Do we have to do it in a specific order, perhaps? Oh shit. Oh shit. Hey, it's a chest. Like, I wonder if the fans feel closer to each other because they've all shared that they've had to put this work forward to, like, connect with the characters of the game. So you're in this elite fraternity because you get Iconoclasts or you get Undertale. Fraternity or sorority. Oh shit, don't land in the lava! Oh god! That was almost very bad. They're pretty good. The best movies are ones that aren't origin stories. They lucked out with Spider-Man Homecoming because, like, Spider-Man has been rebooted so many times. If there's any hero whose origin story the masses know and don't need to be told again, it's Spider-Man. So when they did Homecoming, they just said, screw it. You guys get it. Power, responsibility, bit by a spider, he's a teenager, let's go. No one cares. Right. Yeah, and it's not just DC that have run into that problem. Universal was trying to do this dark universe thing with all the monster movies that could have been cool, but they made the same mistake that they like rushed into it immediately with the new Mummy movie. They were going to try to do it with Ghostbusters, I think. Try to do a Ghostbusters cinematic universe. It's like you can't start on third base. You gotta work for it. Anyway, I really dig Owlboy so far, and I like it, but I think it's got that same kind of feel to it, where it's got this cool cast of characters, and if you're willing to look beyond what's literally in the game, you can kind of get where they're going with it and appreciate them, and probably play it multiple times to really put all the pieces together. But it's not, we'll say, conventionally introduced. Because I don't think it's fair to the people who make these games to say that they're writing wrong. Because it's not necessarily wrong. Like I was saying, like, making a game like Iconoclast where you throw a shitload of characters at you and, you know, pretend like there was an anime that was written about the game that you just haven't watched. It creates a different feel than a story that has more of a cookie-cutter Hollywood storytelling style. I thought maybe I could get this guy to make this screw move. Maybe we need another character to do it? Let's see. There's some good comic book, like, Zack Snyder is really into the whole Superman is basically God, and isn't that distress— oh shit, whoops. Well, that was a quick death. Can I not go back the same way, maybe? Oof. Well, let's see if there's another exit. Superman is a boring hero because he's invincible, right? So you gotta do something different with Superman to make him at all interesting, and one approach to that is this: Superman is what would happen if we had a real god on Earth and how it would fuck up everyone's sense of government and morality. I saw where Zack Snyder was going with it, but that's an idea that's kind of difficult to get across in the space of a 2-hour movie, you know? It's some very specific derivative Batman works that focus on that, too. Can I not get out of here? This can't be there's no way this is impossible to get through. Let me try some other shit here. I can just spin attack those things. That's much easier than trying to shoot them. One of those games where it's like Portal 2 when you get the gels. You're like, oh right, I can still make portals. That's a thing. That makes sense. Spin button. There we go. Batman's a pretty dark character. He's got the rogues gallery that's all, like, different phases of mental illness. And, like, Batman himself is mentally ill. Yeah, I think so. I like Captain Marvel in the comics because her whole thing is she's supposed to be the break glass in case of emergency character. So they only ever really call her up when something will challenge her. She's not like Superman, who's just like Alright, this guy's basically a god, and he's solving street-level crimes. He's stopping purse snatchings. Yeah, 60s TV to Frank Miller. Pretty different Batmans. I think the animated series Batman is still the best incarnation. Kevin Conroy. I don't think that's just nostalgia talking. I think that was like legit a really good show that managed to be serious and dark while still having some levity. Yeah, you've got like an OCD villain, you have a true psychopath villain. You have the identity villain, schizophrenia. Okay, that doesn't work. Okay. '89. I don't know if I've seen '89. Was it a cartoon? Animated series was like 92 or something, right? Or are you talking about Tim Burton? Oh, Tim Burton. Yeah. Oh, for sure. Absolutely. Sorry, I thought you were talking about a TV series for a second. I was puzzled. I think people have said it that Christopher Nolan's Batman is, if all of these characters in Batman were real, let me think. If they existed in the real world, what would they have to be like? And Tim Burton's Batman is, what kind of world would it have to be for these characters to exist? That makes sense. So I think they both offer an interesting perspective into that. Tim Burton's obviously more fantastical. I don't know, I feel like Mark Hamill's Joker was like a combination of all of the Joker archetypes. He's chaos, like Heath Ledger. He's a gangster, like Jack Nicholson. He's kind of a goof, like a prankster, like Cesar Romero. Giant screw. Shit. Draw lore computers. X machine is taking shape. They're going to destroy the continent as a result. So I feel like they're not really good people. Yeah. Tim Burton's style was really cool. And it definitely inspired the animated series, like you were saying. So we got the, was it Danny Elfman theme, I think? A cool, like, black construction paper take. It's a pretty cool secret. It's secret because you're like, why would there be a thing down there unless if it went somewhere? Yeah. I do like Tim Burton. I haven't really, like, watch the right videos on what the hell happened to Tim Burton to kind of put him to rest. So he put out some really great work for about a decade and a half, and then I don't know what happened to him. I need somebody who's more knowledgeable about his body of work to tell me where he went wrong, if that makes sense. I think he peaked with Ed Wood. I think that's my favorite Tim Burton movie. It kind of like perfectly encapsulates his style of this like bizarre, cheery optimism despite really dour circumstances. I guess Edward Scissorhands is like that as well. I like Big Fish. I did think that was good. Big Fish, let's see. Big Fish was 2003, Ed Wood was 1994. Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Ed Wood's fucking incredible. If you're in chat and you haven't seen that movie, you really should. Whoops. The performances in it are great. The story is really great. The character of Ed Wood, or at least the way that Tim Burton imagines him, is incredible. That Jack Sparrow money. Yeah. Hex is complete. The world is destroyed. Looping. What does that mean? That's a really good question. The owls did not seem like good people. I'm starting to think that that owl logo is supposed to be an infinity logo. Or has it always been on its side like that? Where do we see? I think we see it as the save icon? I'll check. Doing some kind of time is cyclical thing here. Don't be mean to the poor monkey king that lives in this owl lava cave for some reason. Oh shit, I got knocked in the lava. Bizarrely arena-shaped room, exactly. No! Once you get hit, it's really hard to trigger flying again. Okay. Do not use the spin attack against them, apparently. Got it. No, get up! They like try to grab you and suicide you into the lava. That's messed up. Alright. Okay, I don't need to waste any resources on the first enemy. No! Okay, that went much better. And use the shotgun at the right time. No! Get off me! Six at once now, possibly? Shit, we're super dead! Jeez. Alright. So I have to, like, take no damage into the final phase. Oh, it is an infinity symbol. I thought it was up. If I leave just one behind, that's usually fine. 3 at once. This is 5 in a row. Alright, now we die because I have no health. I'll do my best though. God, this is a tough fight. What does this do? Gives me some temporary health, which I sorely need. Okay. If I had that extra range power up, it would help too. I could shoot from across the room. Okay, it's doing better now. Shit. I thought that one was dead after it grabbed me. I was wrong. 5. Looks like there's some RNG to when they spawn in. They can all spawn on top of each other and die to a single shotgun blast. Or they can not. Alright, more health than I've had in this phase. Nope, not enough. The monkey guy? Oh, he does. I didn't even notice that. Good call. It's cool looking. And sometimes they fall directly into the lava for unknown reasons. This is 5. Legs are super tiny, right? Okay, best we've ever done. Did we do it finally? Now we have to fight him, right? First try. Golly, that was rough. Not gonna hurt you, dude. It was the other guy that was a dick, not me. Shit. God damn it, I needed that healing. But I couldn't get to it while carrying the guy. I get that like the whole theme of this game is like picking things up and carrying them around, but I wish the healings were just move over them pickups. It's awkward to like throw a guy just to pick something up. Shit. I think we needed 1,500 to get the upgrade I wanted. Whoa. This seems like a good idea, this room that created a machine that destroyed the world. Shit, didn't think that could damage me. Running, running! Everything's fine, nothing is ruined. We're good. It's good. We're fine. We're fine. It's fine. We're fine. It sounds like spider music. Alright, it's not a spider. Lava robots. The shaking's coincidental. Exactly. That seems bad, whatever he's doing there. Yeah. It's interesting that the real boss fights are so much more forgiving in terms of damage per hit than anything involving fighting a normal enemy. Like that sequence with the monkeys was just a bunch of regular monkeys, but they all hit you for like a fifth of your health. Shit. Oh, my kingdom for a boss health bar right now. Oh, I guess he's got one on his head. He's got a context-sensitive boss health bar. That's good. Alright, well, I know how to dodge stuff-ish, you know. Scary fire snack. The thing on his head gets more revealed the closer to dead he is, so there's technically... I don't think my dodge has iframes, actually. I also think I shoot faster if I mash right trigger instead of holding it, which is the worst. I guess I'm not 100% sure if that's true, though. Shit. Shit. Hey, first try. I think I was pretty close to beating him last time. Did a couple hits, I think. Nice. Whoa. I can control the thing? That's pretty sweet. Oh, I see it. Side to side. Okay. It's up and down. And which direction is up and down varies based on this where the screen is. Yikes. I had one hit left. Now I am gonna die. This is a really cool sequence. Now that I kind of get how to control it. Whoops. That was anticlimactic. Alright, so right now I'm pressing up to go left and down to go right. Okay, the D-pad works. Let's try that as best as we can. I guess I don't know how I would do it differently. First time I came in, my intuition was to try to push in whatever direction the camera was faced. That was incorrect. It's always up and down. I think the goal is to just avoid shit. But I was having control issues at the beginning, because it's always up or down regardless of which way it's actually facing. Hey, it's my buddy. Thanks, friend. The graphics are really cool in that sequence, too. Yeah, that was pretty rad. Oh man, he's gonna join my party! That was a close call. He's the guy that robbed us at the very beginning of the game. He's like a spider. Aw, poor guy. Just wanted someone to hang out with. Hey, Getty, chill out, man. Yeah. Yes. Are you paying attention, Getty, you Muppet-looking fuck? It's completely the same. Oh, is he gonna replace Getty? That's interesting. Probably not permanently. I thought there were 3 slots. Luigi, no! It's like if Luigi and Beetle had a baby. Friendship ended with Getty. Yeah. No, Twig is my best friend. Web. Ah, that's cool. That's clever. I think his name is Twig. Oops. Nice. I guess this would be too complicated if you also had Getty with you. See, because that's super interesting, because I like these same games that have this issue with introducing characters correctly are very good at introducing mechanics correctly and slowly, you know what I mean? Even though it's a very similar discipline, I would argue. We made it. That's so pretty. He's gonna join my party. Get real. Okay, there's such a thing as flying too high. Got it. In this section, anyway. Almost got enough money. God, I need some healing really badly. Yeah, let's examine that, shall we? Hey, dude. Okay, the guy who we thought was a villain has actually been kind of forced to work with the pirates. They're both starving. Andrea came downstairs and they think that means they're gonna get fed. Put on the cat cam.
And then they run away.
They both ran away because they're jerks. Well, it's available. I'll point out when they're up there. Ben, don't knock it over now. You're such a butt. You know? Oh my god, Ben. I just set that up. Your cat, Andrea. Poor spider people. I bet. Right, sir. Andrea, you're on camera. Didn't know you were over there. Alright, he's gone. Hey, lovely.
What you playing?
Owlboy. Do you have any more of that salmiakki?
Yes, yeah, I've been eating it all afternoon.
Nice. Definitely seems like it's up your alley. This is my wife.
Hey, everyone.
You smell like it. You can smell it from your breath from across over here.
Really?
It smells nice. It's not a bad smell. You've been chewing minty gum. That's funny.
There is some left. I kind of just chew it a little bit, but mostly suck on it.
Yeah, I think that's correct. It was on my back tooth for a good, hour. This guy's got a nice spider family. Twig here has always been a weirdo, dressing up as a spider because... Oh, he's actually a stick bug? What? But he shoots webs? That's pretty cool. That's why his family don't look like spider people. They're stick bug people. It's cool that he has web powers. Oh, that's what he actually looks like.
What, Owlboy?
No,
I'm savoring them, Yahan.
The guy to the left of Owlboy was dressed up as a spider before and has web powers, but he's not a spider, he's actually a stick bug. Is he a delinquent like you? So boring. So Twig is a weird name for a spider character. Otis is a silent protagonist.
So why is he in the spider house?
The pirates were harassing him. He's about to join my party. Yeah, let's go ahead and go. He's a social outcast also. Just like Otis. The worst owl, apparently, or something like that. So I guess he's like basically a stand-in for a furry? But he actually has cool web abilities, so... Hey, look how happy Otis is. Yay, he's officially a party member now.
The spider?
Yeah. Stick bug. But Getty's gone. Prankster and troublemaker who likes to dress up as a spider, shoots web pellets that can slow down or tangle enemies.
Right on. Man, you are a strong owl.
Too high up. Alright, so this was go over in this direction so that you can see Twig's backstory. He's not actually a spider. Pirate door. That would be bad. What game did they release that affects? Not drop mix, right? Oh, Autocut. No, they were doing some Rock Band VR stuff. Is it more like frequency, I assume, than like Rock Band?
Do you just do that to go faster?
What's that?
Like the slingshot, hookshotness? Do you just do that to go faster?
Yeah. Also, I have to get past the wind. Feel that, Twig. This is our home. We won't evacuate. They're gonna die.
Ooh, licorice drops flavored with tar.
I'm gonna keep checking for it. She sent it back in December, and I still haven't gotten it, so I don't know if it just got totally lost in the system or what. I haven't played Elite Beat Agents, but I've played Osu, which is kind of the same idea.
Never eaten tar.
You smoked before.
Was there tar in there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Some of the animations of this game are fantastic. Big pirate! Alright, he wasn't out last time when we came in here. His face.
Give me your bed. Say hi.
That's cool. It's like Beat Saber mixed with Osu. He's so little. Cooking?
Oh, do you have one of the blue aprons you really want to do tonight?
Do you feel?
Alright, which one should we eat? Should we do the Brussels sprouts and black bean tacos, the pork pasta, or the pot pie pasta?
The second one you said.
Oh, wait, I didn't know what the rules were.
Pot pie pasta alliterates. There you go.
It's true. That's a good point. So does pork pasta.
But there's an extra P or pot pie pasta.
That's true, the triple combo. I know, the Brussels sprout. I'm excited to try the Brussels sprout tacos.
They do.
Alright, so the second one was the pork pasta.
Sure. Yeah, that sounds great. I just randomly determined it.
Well, I would have thought 3 would be the third one I said.
Well, it's 1d6. I don't have a 1d3. So
right,
1
so
to 2.
1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6 is 1, 2, 3 again.
Why would you do it that way?
Because it makes sense.
No, it's 1d6 divided by 2. Round up.
No, you just go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then you don't have to round up. It makes a lot more sense.
1 to 2. 3
Like
to 4,
1 or 4 is 1,
You've never
2 or
DM'd before,
5
it's
is
okay.
another one, and 3 and 6 is another option.
I'm happy to do any of the recipes. They all sound delicious.
Uh-huh.
A giant snake monster. It's a pretty cool sequence. I love the anime. There's so many cycles in it, too. This game reminds me a lot of Iconoclast in that respect. Really, really good sprite art with way more animation cycles than are necessary. I mean, we're specifically going to get into trouble on purpose. Yeah. Wow, I still haven't gotten healing. Here we go.
While you dropped your friends, they don't take fall damage?
No. I got one of the first things I got in this game. Because I was first playing this, I'm like, oh my god, I have to pick my friends up constantly to be able to do anything. That's horrible. And it's just like the first dungeon that they make you do that. At the end of it, they give you an upgrade that lets you do this. Teleport them to you. Yeah, they're fine. He's fine. He's fine. It's fine.
These spider abilities are pretty cool.
They are cool, yeah. This is a cool secret. There's like a ring against the wall, and it's like, why would there be a single ring there? That's suspicious. It's like Donkey Kong Country bananas. That's another food, which I desperately need right now.
Isn't he supposed to eat, like, mice? Isn't that what owls eat?
Yeah, sure.
So why are you eating, like, pineapples?
I'm a vegetarian. It would be kind of messed up if you had to eat little mice all the time. I mean, it would make sense.
I guess I have this image in my head of, like, a pellet. Does it? Don't.
Yeah, you used to dissect owl pellets in school.
And there being mice.
Mice bones.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that actually had me leave. That's surprising. Okay. Oh, I can heal up more. He's a hungry, angry kitty.
Hey, little guy.
He's never eaten before. He's only heard the legends and the tales.
Hi, Ben.
Hi.
What's up, Marty? That's Ben.
Hi.
No, Cammy, that's Ben.
Hi. Meow. 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 Meow.
Close enough.
You do hear Marty in the background.
Yeah, I can cat cam Marty real quick.
Nope, he's running
there
away.
He ran away. Never mind. Because I moved slightly, that means he must be getting fed, right? Tasty roasts just made him hungrier.
Yum, 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 yum.
Marty, you're so pathetic sounding. You know that?
Mwah.
Strato. On enemy. So hungry. I love being able to web dudes. It's great. It's the best. I don't know if they ever break out.
See Ben flicking his tail in annoyance. That's how you know he's pissed.
Yeah. It's interesting, during the windstorm on Wednesday, I warned everybody about it. I'm like, I might get a power out because it's pretty bad out. And at some point, the light just went off, so... But stream was still going because of the UPS. Right. So they must have seen the webcam just black. I haven't looked back and looked at the VOD. And the first thing someone said was like, did Ben do that?
Good question.
I feel like, is it he... I mean, historically...
Yeah, that's a really good guess.
He went up to the circuit breaker.
No, he conjured the winds. Who's to say he didn't? Who's to say?
I'm not used to that level of wind. I mean, I think we had a couple tornadoes in when I lived in Illinois and in Ohio, but never was outside for them for any reason. Oh no, it's a shopkeeper guy. I'm coming. I got you, buddy. Totally saved me. He's a little penguin or something. Not a pretty, yeah.
What's a prinny?
It's from this video game series called Disgaea. Is that right? Oh, it's come so close. I've been fighting like a really hard Dark Souls boss, and he's walked right in front of the monitor, or he's unplugged something. But I've always salvaged it. It hasn't caused me to lose hours of progress yet.
Knock on wood.
Exploding penguins, you say "dude" all the time. Oh, this guy. Souls of criminals who turn into wimpy demons in the afterlife? Oh. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Right, because it was back when I didn't have a second PC. So if you use CatCam, it would remove focus from the screen that I was on.
Mm-hmm.
So the controller stopped working.
Awesome.
Yeah. He made me lose by being so cute and soft and furry. And so hungry, right? See, looking super pissed.
Hey, little guy. Hey, little guy.
So
Are you so hungry?
Yeah, this is how we get past these. That's cool. I'm gonna try to leave the cat cam pointed there. The command hasn't been as useful since I stopped having the cat cam couch. But
Yeah,
they sit there on that counter every stream now, so if I can keep it pointed there without him knocking it over, I can do what we did before with the couch and just let you know when they're there if someone wants to proc it. There's a good chance they'll just be there in the last hour of any stream anyway. Not quite as cute as the old couch where they would snuggle during the stream, but...
Still kind of cute, because they're soft and furry.
And so angry. Can't fly in water, makes sense.
Can you swim?
Probably not. But I can do this now. Oh, but I can't carry him when I'm in water. That's interesting. I guess that makes sense. It was so pretty.
Think there's a secret behind the waterfall?
Yes, almost certainly. Can't get back up now. Maybe I can if I start from over here. Yes, Ben, can I help you? Yes? Ow.
Nice.
There's a way to Tropos. This is very sticker brush symphony. Oh shit!
You should like take that a little slower next time. When you see those vines,
Yeah.
it probably means that there are vines blocking your way.
Oh yeah?
Just, you know, it
Ah.
might be inference. Like, hey, don't just zoom up,
I find your ideas intriguing and wish to subscribe to your newsletter.
or else we will hurt you with the vines that are all over the place.
The murder vines. Don't think this is right. I mean, I can go back to Floating Continent. That's the starting town. I was gonna go try to get to the shop. The story wants me to go to Tropos, though, and I feel like I'll get lost if I start not going where I'm supposed to go.
Around.
Yeah. Want to leave myself somewhere that makes sense for future Marstead. Oh shit.
Stop running into vines.
I'm sorry.
They're not like invisible. You can see them.
Just don't run
When
into
you
them.
see a vine, don't hit it.
Yeah, is that all it is?
That's all it is.
Yeah, a map would have been really helpful in this. We got a couple of those on Subblock. Lisa as well.
But were you just damaging yourself for no reason?
No. Yeah, it's a very calming soundtrack, I agree.
Is this like a save point?
You can say whenever.
Does this heal you up?
Maybe. Never had
Oh,
an
you've never
opportunity
been to a
rest
fireplace
No,
before.
this is the first time. It's very ambient and pretty. Oh, the folks that made Lisa made a new one? Is it in the same universe?
Is it called Andrea?
Because your sister's name is Lisa?
Yeah!
So
I
when
mean,
you hear the
clearly they're
game
naming
title-
it after us.
Oh, I don't think you want that game to be named after you.
Oh no?
It's pretty.
Well, no,
it's
see, because
pretty
A is for
sad.
awesome and L is for losers. So Lisa would have the loser game, and I would have the awesome
Oh,
game.
okay.
That's how that would work out.
Well, it's a really good game. It's just really sad and dark. Different dev. Oh, someone posted a link to their new release, which essentially looks like Lisa, but extra Mimi. Oh.
Don't hit that. I bet it hurts you.
Oof. That's a thing that you just described, Serp. Oof. At first I read that as saying, like, the people that made Lisa posted. Great.
Is that like, you know, when Human Centipede 2 came out and they were like completely not scientifically accurate? Because their tagline for the first one was scientifically accurate.
No, it's another dev, because like Lisa has.
But no, but like that, they did the tagline on purpose to be like, you know, like to be you know, sensational.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So like, are they just trying to be sensational by saying not?
Yeah, I mean, like, oh, this is gonna catch their eye.
The situation with this one is that Lisa has really dark themes and potentially offensive things that happen in it, but like it's in the service of an important narrative.
Okay.
It's not like,
and they
oh,
treat it
edgy bra.
Respectfully, or
yes.
Although it's a bold choice to put it in there.
Yeah, I think
I'm
that's
surprised
the way
you're
to
playing
put
that
it.
game.
It's really good. It's Subblock.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, that must be a hard one for you,
It's pretty hard.
since you tend to try to keep it all neutral here.
Yeah. Well, it's not politically oriented.
No. Speaking of which, I'm going to DC next week to go lobby for high energy physics, which is one of my favorite trips ever. And while we're there, we have to be completely politically neutral. So I'm like not looking forward to going to a Democrat's office and they're like, so you're asking for this much. How much was in the president's budget? And I'm like, a lot less than this.
Yeah, and they're gonna
And smile and be like, oh, that's really fucked up. You know, let me just tell you some more about high energy physics. Yeah, I went into an office once and actually met with the congressman, and he was just going off on the Republicans, and because I think I made a statement. I think I made this carefully, where I was like, oh, well, most offices are very friendly and receptive to our message, and they're like, oh, they're lying. I made sure not to say Republican offices, I just said offices. But yeah.
Well, they vote one way and they talk to you another way, so.
Sometimes it can be hard to stay neutral.
Yeah, it can be hard to stay neutral. Hope you enjoy your trip, Andrea.
Thank
We'll be
you.
streaming late all week next week. But feel free to call or tune in if you get back to the hotel.
I'm staying at this sweet Airbnb that's like 10 minutes from the Capitol and is like $40 a night.
I like that I don't actually have to spend my money for this. I just get the thing when I have enough coins for it.
Exactly, sir. You understand him.
No, that's not it. Chide him hard. Yeah. Woof. Alright, do I have a... So I'm actually not clear right now where I'm going next. Probably involves getting Getty back in my party. Okay. Future Marstead, if you're watching this VOD, you made it back to the main town. You have a new party member. Twig, the stick bug, who's dresses like a spider. He's like a spider furry. And you want to probably go find Getty's house to re-recruit him. After that, I have no idea where you're supposed to go. So maybe see if Getty points you in the right direction. Otherwise, you might have to ask Jack or look it up. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. This has been fun, as always. I'll let you know what's coming up. Oh my god, Ben, do not power the monitor off again, as you often do. Future Marstead.